Now we're going to explore some of the other walking methods in Guo Lin Chi Kung. And it's nice to have the variety because when you're doing it for hours a day like they do in China, or even you just want to do different styles for the 30 minutes that you do or 45 minutes you do a day, it's nice to have different options. Now, the first one is just a one-step method. You take one step, tap the foot, and tap the toe. Now, when you're doing that, you breathe in twice. So breathe in twice as you step, out when you're tapping your toe. Breathe in twice. Okay, one more time. Toe tapping. In. Hand shift. Hand shift. Breathe out. Okay. So when you're doing that in continuous walking, that would look like this. It's very purposeful. I find it really kind of calming and relaxing. It gets a lot of breath action going on. Then there's a two-step to go with the one-step. And the two-step is like this. Breathe in, breathe in. Now you do a turning with your waist and with your head on the two-step. Okay? So I'll show you that again. You always start with your toe tapping. One, breathing in, and out. Okay, let's try that again. And now let's try it on the continuous walking together. In, out. So in, out. Now after you do that for a while with the left foot, you would reverse and do with the right. And that's a good point to remember also for even basic walking. When you're walking in basic walking as well, you're always kind of breathing in on one foot, out on the other. After a while, you want to switch and start breathing in on the other leg. It evens out the balance. And again, when you stop to make that switch, you want to do that gathering. Okay, the gathering and the smoothing. Anytime you stop and make a switch. So we've covered one step and two step. And again, I don't expect you to be that comfortable with it from this short demonstration, but hopefully, if you practice it for a few minutes, a day, in a very short time, maybe 4 or 5 days, you start feeling a little comfortable with the swinging. And if you notice, they do that kind of a swinging motion. I almost feel like I'm skating when I'm doing Guo Lin Chi Kung. From side to side, and they kind of tip their head. So try to feel that light motion of moving fluidly and like a cat, they say, stepping lightly like a cat. In all the stepping you're doing. One step, two step, basic step. Now there's three step, which I kind of like because you get to change sides you're turning on. You breathe in, out on the third, turn. Okay? Let's go over that again. In, out of the third, turn. And if you notice, my foot stays back here on that one. When I did two-step, I turned, my foot was back here. Again, this is the kind of minutia that is important to Guo Lin people because it activates certain acupressure points in their view. So when you're doing the three, you want to be tapping back and turning. All right? So let's try it one more time. Breathe out. And how that would look in continuous walking is you breathe, breathe in, out slow, here. Breathe, out slow. You notice I'm on the other leg. Turning to the right, turning to the left. Again, you want to step lightly, like a cat coming out. And I always think the skating thing as well. The softer, the rounder you can be, the more relaxed you're going to be and get the benefits. It's very much like Tai Chi in that way, that your arms aren't stiff, you're not tight, you're soft, relaxed, and moving in a very gentle way. So that's one step, two-step and three-step variations. I invite you to use them and experiment with them, see what you're comfortable with, and integrate them into your basic walking style at some point when you're comfortable. But by all means, if you're more comfortable doing basic, stay with basic and integrate some medium and fast if you're comfortable with that. The important point is just to do what you're comfortable with. Work your way up doing to an hour a day, hopefully, every day. And I think you'll see some really terrific benefits. And if nothing else, you'll be out in the fresh air getting a lot of oxygen in your system. Now here's a demonstration of the 3 steps that we just learned with Sifu Yu. Well, I hope you've enjoyed learning about Guo Lin Chi Kung. Again, we hope you learn the basics and the foundations and put this into your daily practice. Please feel free to, start just doing a few minutes a day and work your way up gradually to a half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour a day, or even more. Then we hope you'll find the benefits of doing this, and you can do it consistent with whatever medical therapy you're doing. If you don't have enough energy at first to do it standing or walking, you can do it in a chair, or even practice the breathing method lying down or just relaxing and doing the deep breathing, which I find to be really beneficial. Whatever you do, I think it's important to try to integrate something into your cancer therapy that gives you a sense of helping yourself. And in China, with over hundreds of thousands of people having tried Guo Lin Chi Kung, gotten a lot of benefits, I really believe this is something that could hold some real benefit for you. So please, give it a try and let me know. Our phone number's on the back if you have any other questions or have an interest in learning about whether there are any Guo Lin chapters or starting a chapter in your area. Till then, please have a nice practice and thank you for joining us.